Hey guys, welcome to the 6th episode of the Arcade Cabinet, where we put smaller titles in bigger perspectives. And today I'm reviewing the Halloween-themed RPG Costume Quest 2. The game with 3 C's come in effect: costumes, cards, and candy. I hope you have a sweet tooth today, so let's get started. The sequel to the hit Halloween-themed RPG has hit the next-gen consoles. The game I'm talking about is Costume Quest 2, where you play as Reynolds and Ren, the young brother and sister who's traveling through time from future and past to stop an evil dentist who's on the verge of making Halloween illegal altogether. With the help of multiple party members from past to future, funny costumes, epic boss fights, and hilarious cutscenes from time to time, Costume Quest 2 sets you off on a grand adventure on epic proportions and epic scales. Let me start off by saying that Costume Quest 2 has some funny and creative writing behind it. Every cutscene, whether silly or serious, will have you smiling and laughing along with the cutscene. There's times where cutscenes can be ultra serious or have a tear-jerking moment and still have some humorous moments behind it. This game is brilliant in terms of writing, will never lack on a moment or occasion. The battle system in Costume Quest 2 is a nod to the old school turn-based RPGs that we grew up on, like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger, but bringing in timed button presses like Lost Odyssey. The battle system contains a super for each character, regular attack for each character, and magical cards that can be used in mid-battle, such as a card that can have the enemy's damage turn into a healing process, or have the enemy do damage to itself and another enemy. The battle system contains a lot of surprises in this small game. Costume Quest 2 is a lot of enemy variation in this game. There's giant witches, demon principals, savage snail, and many more when it comes to Costume Quest. They get difficult as you progress and do massive damage later on as you get further into the game. Enemies can self-resurrect, self-heal, tank damage, and many more. Costume Quest 2 pulls no holdbacks when it comes to the enemies. QC or not, it'll make you watch your tactics and watch how you really play the game. The exploration of Costume Quest 2 is pretty fun. There are certain costumes for obstacles that you can use to find new costume blueprints, new cards to use in battle, more candy in hidden areas, or anything else. You can find yourself getting lost with the exploration of Costume Quest 2, wanting to explore more and more and more before moving on to the next segment of the story. It's great, it's addictive, it's time consuming, and you find yourself craving and wanting more as you go along. All in all though, Costume Quest 2 is an amazing game. Fun as hell to pick up and play. You'll find yourself loving the nostalgic old school RPG elements. The exploration and puzzles are done well, the characters are lively and you want to get to know more of them, the story is written amazingly, and overall you'll just love the game completely. I'll be giving Costume Quest 2 a 4.5 out of 5. Alright guys, that concludes today's episode of the Arcade Cabinet. Tune in next week where I'll be reviewing the Luchador side-scrolling beat-em-up Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. Also, do you have a request? Do you want to see a future title on an episode of the Arcade Cabinet? Well, you can email me at TheArcadeCab@gmail.com and I'll make sure to respond back to you as soon as possible. Also, going down this Wednesday is my Arkham Knight review. It is going down on my channel only. Tune in, turn up, and throw down. I'm out.